Hey everyone, welcome to our very first recorded match on the channel, Dual Video. As promised, I will be playing my black Dialbarmon Morgreymon deck that was featured on the channel. You should check it out. My opponent here is playing red aggro Tyrannomon. The deck is exactly as aggressive and as it seems. We're actually on a match, and this is game 3. So I would be starting first, and I flipped over Sumon for turn, Digivolved into Toy Agumon, now giving my things reboot. Don't mind the memory counter, I'm sure we're going to fix that in a moment. I should have 0, not 4. And we're hard playing the Metal Greymon for 8, because I don't have any level 4s in hand, which is kind of unfortunate. Dude here is looking at that. We're actually teaching one of our local members, Brandon, how to play Digimon right now. And we were using the black deck. I was using the black deck to try to kind of show him how it works. And I explained to him, well, you know, I played a level 5 because I don't have any level 4s in hand to Digivolve into, because that's the ideal line of play. I told Ryan that, my opponent as well. He's like, yeah, I assumed. That's fine. Anyway, he flips over an egg, Digivolves into Guimon, then plays Agumon, allowing him to add his Taiga to hand. Definitely a card you want to see in the Tyrannomon deck. Makes your Tyrannomon's cheaper and gives you some piercing, which is always cool. He still has a lot of memory to work with though, because I had to hard play the Metal Greymon. His hand doesn't look like it has a whole ton of options either. Not terrible, but you know, there are things he can do. Just not a whole lot. He does play the Taiga for 3, and I think he's going to play his blocker. I believe that's what happened next. Sure is. He plays the blocker for 5, and it is my turn. I'm going to move up the Toy Agumon here in a moment, I'm sure. I'm probably just considering my options, because I probably didn't draw anything useful. We did evolve into War Greymon here for 3, putting the memory right at 0. He forgot to actually put his securities in his security stack. It's just technically illegal, but this is a fun match, and that's okay. He just put his securities there. It doesn't matter. And we have security check +1 because of the Metal Greymon. So when attacking, we flipped over a Taiga, which activates, and we flipped over a weak Digimon, so I survived. Currently still trying to figure out what I want to do with my hand, because it ain't great. I believe at this point I'm putting it to 3 because I'm telling my guy next to me, if I think about passing, I can do that, but it leaves him with 3 memory. And that's honestly the play I'm thinking about right now. Because my hand isn't amazing by any means. Just in the interim here, if you guys appreciate the content, if you want to see more of this, or if you have any feedback or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Smash the notification bell on the potatoes so you know what's going on and when we upload. I decided to hard play the Megadramon for 6. Again, because we have nothing else to Digivolve into. There was Millenniumon in my hand, but we didn't want to do that. Megadramon, 9,000 beater, really comes in handy. The fact that that also costs 6 to play, and everything else is more, also came in handy. So that's the play we decided to go with. In a moment here, there we go. He's moving up his Digimon from the breeding area. Yeah, his hand isn't too phenomenal. He does have the Gaia Force. He could stop the War Greymon if he wanted to. He has Volcanic Dramon, which could come in handy later. He has Flower Cannon. Flower Cannon's a really good card. He wanted to play that in his deck because he is playing the Green Tamers. He also just wants it because if it's in the security and it resolves, that's very powerful. But unfortunately, it doesn't leave a whole lot of options for him. I think his turn is basically going to be Gaia Force Pass. Maybe. What's that card? That's a Metal Tyrannomon, I think. Alright, he's just going to go for Digivolving, making it a little bit cheaper. And what did he draw off there? He drew another Volcanic Dramon. That's unfortunate. Looks like both our hands are kind of giving us the poops right now. You know what I mean? He swings with the Agumon. I decided not to block it because I didn't want to actually risk blocking it with War Greymon and then he's potentially able to attack over it with like some kind of trick that gives him power or anything. I wasn't all about that. So we just let it go. I do believe that it's Gaia Force is probably next. If he plays Volcanic Dramon now, he's only going to pop one dude. That doesn't seem like the best value. And he does decide to go for it. He pops the one card. His reasoning for that is because, in theory, if things go right, next turn he can win. Or very close to winning. So he's just playing as aggressively as possible. Unfortunately, that gives me a lot of memory to work with. So I flip over the egg, Digivolve into Caramon. Now, my hand still isn't great by any means, but the fact that he gave me lots to work with is really, really cool. Potential play I can do, which I think I end up doing, is paying 2, Digivolving into High Andromon, maybe attacking, and then Digivolving into Millenniumon, leaving him at a 1, and just putting something back, which would probably be Volcanic Dramon, because it's the most threatening thing on his board. But we start with the attacks. We have security +1, so he flips over TK, which activates, and another TK, which activates. So all his red dudes are getting very, very big. That's definitely something we want to watch out for. And we do decide to Digivolve the High Andromon there, and we're attacking for 12,000. It's a good thing we did, because our Mega Dramon would have died to the 10,000 security there. Now, he is all out of securities, which is really, really cool. I've been more aggressive this game. And Millenniumon, exactly like I thought I was going to do, putting that to the bottom so he can't possibly win next turn. Notice, though, in my deck profile, I was talking about how, against the aggressive matchups, I want Wargreymon more, and I want to prioritize that. That's exactly what we did. You know, we made Wargreymon the priority, and it's just going to steal the game away. He does Digivolve, he flips over an egg, Digivolves into his Guilmon for free. He did draw Tyrannomon. Now, he doesn't have a lot of memory to work with, because I left him at 1. He can't just Flower Cannon me and, you know, attack over anything. He currently can't attack over the Millenniumon either. Not like I don't think he'd want to anyway. It won't really help him. And he just picks it up. He realizes I've gamed next turn and can't clear both my outs. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you later.